Platform Masters now has 3 new worlds, and no, Jeremy's house is not one of them. That was covered in just the previous segment. However, one thing I am considering is putting some traffic up, another road here, maybe one, it'd be like right in between here, and so on. Just basic family vehicles and stuff like that. Nothing really special. But, 3 new worlds, you know what that means, right? Call the menu so I can change them. Ronnisa Plains. So that's what World 3 is. And Sentus Mountains. Oh, so that's World 10. Well, I'll just cover these one at a time. There's also this one that I've just now added in too, although its name was previously not classified. You might be noticing some traffic in the background here too, but I'm going to be covering the upper areas first because this here is the mighty Keveran River. It basically comes from the mountains and heads off into where Ronnisa is, Ronnisa's major water supply. But otherwise, there really don't seem to be much different here. Seems like I got a bug to fix. What's with that odd line? I don't know. And yes, I remember the trick behind it. It's 1784 overshot, or 1832. What am I referring to? Camera.x, char.x. But yeah, that's overcast sky. It's supposed to be bright up there, dark below here. That's that bug. But, as you might have noticed here, this grass is awfully tall, isn't it? Can you see them? Kinda hard to see, huh? Well, another thing you might be noticing here more closely is the traffic. You'll find an assortment of various vehicles, like particularly the semis, as they call 18-wheelers. Let's see here. I'm trying to identify these. It's hard to read this. I think that one is Portal Transport. Office 101. Basic office supplies. Let's see. I'm not sure what that one was. Platform Masters, basically the logo. Yeah, that's another Portal Transport. You know, the game takes place in 2073. So, yeah, you might expect something really high-tech. Portals, for example. And this is grocery. This is a furniture one. Hardware mart. Yeah, there's a lot of variety for the traffic here, huh? It's all drifting along 72 miles an hour, which is pretty close to actual highway speed. And I really don't see anything else. There's actually 7 different varieties for the semis and 7 different colors for each of minivans, sedans, and trucks. There's even a few cop cars in there if you can spot them. But at this distance, you're otherwise not going to see them at all. But other than that, there really ain't much here left. Though one thing I am considering, although it's kind of question marked right now, is having it so that it rains here. Yeah, raindrops. Of course, above the clouds you ain't gonna expect to see any rain. But it's just an idea that I'm considering. But anyway, next world. Lake Keveran. Interesting, isn't it? Here you can see all the beach decals. Umbrellas and towels and stuff like that. As usual, cover the high areas first, thanks to this platform. Yep, just a bunch of hills. You need the tweeners, in a sense, put that in quotes. In other words, a layer here, an extra layer here, an extra one here, and so on. If you know what I mean. Of course, with the low density clouds, you know, you'll of course, see the objects below them. Wouldn't that be obvious? Ooh, pay attention. Overshot the mark quite a bit. 1784 is the easy one, I remember. Yep, that's pretty much what there is. Way too early. I think I should extend that up and probably put some like cap on there. Got it. There we go. It does take a bit of practice, but you could probably see how the dirt ground here, yeah, I had to process that texture before I can really complete this. But another thing, you probably remember Nodera Ice Shelf, right? And how the ground was, the water caused the surface was variable transparency, you know, remember? Well, that's basically what this area has. It's just very difficult to see, but it is visible. But other than that, there really ain't much else here. Of course, there could be some restrooms and stuff over here, just a little beyond the beach, the edge of the beach. But other than that, next world. Yeah, I know, that lengthy scroll bar. This is the Sentus Mountains. This has a bottomless pit, so you gotta be careful. And notice how it takes place above the clouds? That's interesting and unique. Really ain't much here, from what you can probably see here. Come on, where are you? There you are. These, of course, I can put another... These here are actually just temporary. But what they're actually supposed to be is something like this, only much, much bigger. And I mean a lot bigger. How much bigger? They're pretty much the biggest single image in the entire game. And it's exclusive to this world. Yeah, and exploit that bug that I've still got with the collision detection system. But there really ain't much here. But notice how, if you look closely enough, say all of a sudden he's no longer, the scammer's not scrolling anymore. Well, that's one of the things that I've got. Is just utilize visual clues. Close, when you see the cloud deck or something, that's a sign you're getting a little on the low side. I love that wagon wheel effect. But other than that, there really ain't anything different here. Ever had the dream of gliding through the mountains? Just watching everything zipping by, just much like my mind game. And yes, everything is actually at a scale. The mountains hardly ever seem to move. But you have to keep in mind, they are very big. I don't exactly know the exact specifics, but utilize that. Anyway, these sure goes up pretty high, don't it? Look how high these things poke up above the ground. Yeah, that's the fallout effect. Did you notice that? Yep, I've added that element in finally. Yep, fallout. Lives goes down, the screen fades. That's exactly what the game is supposed to do in the final version. Also notice the HP got recovered. Here, well, pick something at random. Let's see. Okay, notice, look at the HP just closely, just to give you an idea, okay? I'm gonna fall out. 110, it's fully recovered. Of course, you go all the way back to the start platform, no matter how far you go out. And you don't have to be a ball either to get that. Just simply being like this, and... Yep, that's all it takes. And it's not just this world that's got it. Everyone that's got a bottomless pit does that. Yep, see, that's just the basic design. I just wanted to show that as well. Long ways down. Yep, every single world that has a bottomless pit, well, you fall out when you get that. What the? Huh? Something is strange here. I guess it looks like I got a bug to fix. Why that happened, I don't know. Haven't seen that before. Huh. Weird. Interesting. I got another bug to fix. I wasn't there before. Wonder where that happened. Oh well. This video was created by Ulillillia. Thank you for watching.